long presidency, Mexico was open for foreign investment and the U.S. entrepreneurs invested in ranching, agriculture, and mining. Because of these investments, most Mexicans became poor, but some became rich, and of the rich ones, most were American. In 1917, Mexico radically changed its foreign relations policies, especially with the US. Mexico was pledged to a program of social reform and the ending of foreign ownership of the nation's natural resources. For a very low price, America got the land of California and New Mexico. America's borders changed from the south of the Rio Grande River. The US, however, waged war. Mexico underwent 3 revolutions, and every revolution worsened. And now, a few questions from our viewers.
Why was the U.S. interested in this?
Mexico was open to foreign investment, and the U.S. entrepreneurs invested in ranching, agriculture, and mining. About $2 billion were invested into Mexico.
How did the U.S. influence or make changes to the government?
After Mexico opened itself for foreign investments in agriculture in 1917, the country adopted a new constitution that signaled a radical change in its relationship with other nations. The United States in particular, the new regime in Mexico was pledged to a program of social reform and ending of foreign ownership of the nation's natural resources.
Did the U.S. get what they wanted?
No, they failed to institute democracy with Mexico and almost caused a full-scale war.
How did the U.S. benefit from this?
For a very low price, they got the land of California and New Mexico. Another thing that was greatly beneficial for the United States was that the border of Texas changed to the south of the Rio Grande River.
How did the territory benefit and or suffer from?
Most Mexicans became poor while the Americans became richer. The US also influenced 3 revolutions in Mexico, which only worsened the country.
Was the U.S. involved in based on idealism and realism?
It was based on both realism and idealism. Idealism for they wanted to make Mexico a democracy, but realism because they only cared about the money that was invested into Mexico.
What is the current relationship like with the
Although they aren't in any type of war, people like Donald Trump insist on provoking Mexicans, causing that they will retaliate.